our #1 to win something. We can't just be second best all the time, you know, we need to be best sometimes. And I think it should be it here.
I think for me, it's really nice momentum for the upcoming tournament, which is M7. And yeah, I think me and my team really did great in this tournament.
You guys are able to come in close to the stage to capture this moment. Stand up, Abu Dhabi, and big.
To a match, and like this, I mean, they're already going to start early on. Quite a bit of pressure here on Lunar. He's one hit away, but he's still going to be going. Kyrie will get the last shot off, but it is going to be a trade, the 1-for-1 for now. TNZ looking for more. Kyrie trying to disengage. Keyboy might have to sacrifice himself, but Kyrie rejoins the fight, and here comes Luffy as well. It's all this action under the 2-minute mark. Another kill picked up for Aurora Gaming. Pagu, quite tanky, gets the flicker out. Now Luffy going to be in trouble. He wanted that kill. Oh my God, Luffy under the tier 2 takes the risk and won't pay off, but maybe bought enough time for the first turtle take to go in the hands of ONIC.
In fact, you might think that it's a waste of your battle because it's like Kyrie did not need the help, but they will take on Rosa. This Kadita that Sans has picked up is one of their many
Maybe that's because I also just I always keep an eye on the roams because I play roam so much, but Pagu has been a standout roam. Keyboy is Keyboy, man. Like, Keyboy he's known for making these amazing plays on any of the roams he plays. But look at Pagu, just as I mentioned him, and that's exactly what I'm talking about with the tech charge, knocking 2 up. ONIC Esports still going to go for the fight. They want to counter it out. TNZ's going to be the one to fall now. Pagu quite low. ONIC looking for more. Loopy won't get the land shaker down, and Keyboy now on the disengage with Lunar just dancing. He's going to push him out. And the Sands also quite low. Siggy boom goes in between the 2 turrets.
And there was a split push coming up from Skylar up top. That's why they cleared out that turret up top. Siggy Boom had the best experience during the entire exchange because he got a kill in a double lane. So it's going to be good for Aurora.
Well, they're going to force this Tsunami Slam, not over the wall that they were looking for, but the setup anyway with the rough waves. TNZ, it falls all around the purple of ONIC Esports. Pagu on the run, Lunar trying to get away. He pops the this time around, though. The difference is Skylar is going to be a part of this fight. There's the initiation, Tsunami Slam, but on the backside, too. They're going to put pressure on Kyrie, but Skylar is unleashing on the carry, shredding through the tankier members of Aurora Gaming, and they might lose their jungler too as TNZ falls. Now the turtle goes over to ONIC Esports. They got 3 kills and a turtle. Again, with this being broken walls, a little bit of a change here around the Lord Pit, but still, there's the Tsunami Slam. They're going to go for it anyway. Luffy jumping in with the Bravest Fighter just to zone out some of the rest of the members as Pagu falls. TNZ next. Where is the damage coming up from ONIC? They just make it happen so fast. And now down 2 members, and one of those being the jungler. ONIC Esports can just take this lore.
They're going to be knocked up in the air, controlled by Lutpi, as well as Kyrie, and they're going to receive that frontline damage coming out from Skylar. A front-to-back approach from Aurora Gaming will not work.
Throwing a Grok into the air. He just has nowhere to go. Pagu definitely feeling that one. An energy eruption into the RWM. What a huge setup again with the Petrify. San's able to set things up. Keyboy does go down, but they traded out. A blazing duet from Siggy Bum will keep them at bay a little bit farther. But it's a trade, the 3 for 2, and ONIC now at the doors of Aurora Gaming's base. The Lord is making his way up top, and Skylar with 9 assists has just been shredding from the back line. It doesn't matter if he capitalizes on the kills or not. He's able to pump out that damage. As you see on Lunar trying to get away. He does pop the consecration, but there it is. Mid turret's going to fall top as well.
So many ways for them to counter engage. That's why I'm saying that Aurora Gaming might not have a good time if they go front to back.
Keyboy's going to do it anyway. He's going to be the one to start it. Rosa is gone. A big part of the damage profile out of the picture. What can Aurora Gaming do on this push? ONIC full force with the Lord. Takes down the last turret. Lord's going to finally go down. They wait for their moment here. They're going to clear out the waves. Aurora Gaming with 4 members will be able to clear this out. Another wave pushing in. It's still empowered here in the mid lane. Rosa Still a bit of ways here. Does ONIC decide to go for? Sands jumping in too. They're going to force it out. There's a blazing duet that's actually doing a ton of damage to ONIC as one goes down. Immortality going to be popped here on Pagu. But the Mountain Shock going to be used as Kyrie picks up Omega. Skylar finally gets the first kill of his game, and they'll take game 1 in a dominant fashion.
Wow. Dominant.
Oh, I like what Aurora Gaming did for this draft. They cover. Oh, I don't like this for Rosa though. Whoa, Rosa!
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
this
whoa.
is bad. Keyboy gets first blood, and nothing Patrick could do to help him there. Oh no!
Oh, almost gets the orange. That's
Oh.
TNZ getting level 2. Keyboy has the flicker.
jukes.
Jeet Kundo. Patrick. Angry muscle laden Patrick. Oh, the kick though. Pagu is dead. Oh man. You don't want to see that on the glue.
Build up. They need that. Pagu's actually going to go ahead and try to drag Lutfi back here, but it's a little bit too risky, so the Feathered Airstrike dropped down. Now, that's actually a big resource out here for Aurora Gaming as they want to go ahead and set up around this turtle. You can see ONIC, they're going to use that Black Dragon form. There's the kick, too. For Pagu could be in trouble with trying to buy time up for the turtle. Lose a Lunar.
One coming up from Lunar didn't hit.
Oh, whoa. Look at that burst. That's that setup potential, you know, especially with the Mountain Shocker. And always YSS's damage in the early is quite devastating, especially for the mid lane mages that do get set up there. Once again, Skylar just gives some information. Lunar, the shot essence from Lutfi.
Making the right move now for ONIC. They have pressure up top. Skylar though, not going to be able to survive. That's the power of Max and TNZ. Great footwork.
Siggy Boom to get farmed up on this Claude. They're going to be rotating for this turtle. Once again, fighting for it. That's the kick, separating Pagu from the fight. Siggy Boom gets the turtle secured now, and Loopy trying to get away as Lunar also on the disengage. Keyboy won't be able to catch him. Doesn't have the kick anyway. So once again, Aurora Gaming taking these little wins where they can. If that means getting a turtle, then that's something. TNZ. There's the kick. Feathered Airstrike, RWM just right across the battlefield in the mid lane. It's chaotic, it's messy, but even under the turret they go. A double kill for Kyrie. Looking for more, forcing it under and in between the tier 1 and tier 2 turret. As 3 fall for Aurora Gaming. Man, ONIC is just so good at juggling around. So we'll see. Once again, there's the kick. Way the Dragon. Feathered Airstrike going to be dropped down as well, but they're all out of range. RWM dropped down as Lunar all to himself. He falls, and now on the turret, Loopy goes a little bit too overzealous, but still going to be able to survive. And now Pagu trying to bring back Keyboy, but he won't be able to do it either. So once again, ONIC completely fine. There's the Feathered Airstrike. Clearing out the minion wave, and Aurora Gaming will hold on to it, but oh, Pagu might be in trouble. TNZ as well. TNZ going to be in trouble. Popping the Poissons under the turret. Still going to be able to live with 1 HP. And ONIC still pressing the situation. Skylar jumps in. He's going to take the brunt of the damage. Pops the Winter Crown. He could be in trouble here. ONIC trying to help him out, but finally a kill converted for Aurora Gaming.
It's been a long time since they've gotten a kill. They've moved on to Skylar to go in even under the turret.
Ooh. They get a flicker out from Skylar. Good usage of the dangerous grass there on the near that base turret, but still they've got to deal with this Lord. It's only a small resource expended as well for Skylar using that flicker. He could just Falling Star Moon and following Keyboy here. So let's see how they juggle this around. That Feathered Airstrike nearly backed up for Rosa. They're going to need it here. They're going to hold up that Lord right in the mid lane. It's still going to be used to push them off. Pagu might be risking his own life just to buy time. Immortality bot as well. He's going to go down here. ONIC picks up a kill, but the Lord has been done well. Now the Feathered Airstrike dropped down, followed by the Dragon of Form. They're going to force the fight anyway, and RWM, a double for Sans. Lutfi could be in trouble here. The Blazing Duo with the Winter Crown. Nice setup from Siggy Boom as he BMIs back to safety. But the waves are pushed in, and ONIC can just lock on the base to take and secure Game 2.
We know that he is more than able to do that. No, my goodness, Keyboy. I mean, we don't have to explain that. That's Flicker Divine Judgment. The rest was history. TNC just can't get the recovery part.
Gonna pressure this once again. TNZ trying to get into the zone, but Sans will secure the turtle. The fight's gonna break out. Pagu's already gone. Falling Star Moon from Loopy, providing the space. He'll tank up the shadow kill, and he'll go for a kill as well. Sans picks up another. Kyrie could be in trouble. Rose a one hit away, but it's a double for Sans. The jungle is insane under the turrets. And now Lunar trying to get away. Loopy sees him low, but has to deal with Siggy Bum too. Loopy should be fine. He's an Esmeralda.
Good thing Sans was there to pick up the stack and take that. Now TNZ again. Third death on the Hayabusa, man.
Hey, that's not where you want to be for the Hayabusa, and at this point, it's just mainly just getting to farm up, do his thing, knock down the turrets. And while Sans and Loopy also just scaling up so quickly, Sans might actually be in trouble. He still has the brilliance after picking up a kill on Pagu, but here comes Keyboy once again. No Divine Judgment available just yet as Skylar flickers forward. Loopy on the chase, cutting Aurora Gaming off.
And then also outplays TNZ again. Oh my goodness, we just need that!
Oh my goodness. What is that space? What is that Divine Judgment? And all this up to the tier 2 turret. They are just collapsing on Aurora Gaming. Siggy Boom and Pagu trying to do what they can, but it's a near wipeout as ONIC has just... It's just, I mean, look at the pressure they're able to put here, Wolf. We've seen this now 3 games in a row. Once again, Keyboy will do it again and again. Picking up TNZ 0-5 right now. Just completely shut down in the jungle. And ONIC Esports with Lord coming up, they'll just send to Kyrie. The rest of the team will deal with this. Keyboy finally goes down. But still, the whole purpose of this is just to keep Aurora Gaming busy and test the limits of ONIC Esports' massive lead. Lunar just jumping forward with Connoring Inferno, and there's nothing they can do. A turtle, or Lord is already going to be nearly secured here. This Kyrie.
He's threatening. He's threatening. He's ready, dude.
Oh, let's see if he does it. Once again, he's going to go forward. He's actually quite low. Keyboy buying some time. He finally dies, but Lunar's in exchange. Pagu to follow. ONIC on the jump. Shadow kill already going to be used. They're going for Loopy. Loopy just gets enough shield to survive. Brilliant's going to be used. They're going to get the flicker out from Sans, but it's all part of the plan as Kyrie will clean up the kill. Sans is nearly unkillable, man. He hasn't died yet.
Think about it.
Yeah.
They're not stopping Loopy. Keyboy.
Oh, again, there it is again. Divine Judgment right on target. It doesn't matter if you Connoring Inferno or not. Lunar is gone and deleted. Skylar once again showing this shredding here on the carry. But again, that's one of the things. Sports can see the win inside here. The championship in sight for Games of the Future 2025. And nearly there. 15,000 gold ahead. Way more than the minutes of the game already. Top turret's gonna go down. They jump in, just deleted with this kind of lead. It's not even fair. ONIC Esports goes for another pull. They'll clean up Siggy Boom. A shadow kill to try to buy more time, but TNC is gone, and they'll make it a wipeout. And ONIC Esports are your champions with a sweep here in this tournament. They'll go for one more, but they are your champions for Games of the Future 2025 in Abu Dhabi.
No moment of breathing for Aurora Gaming. It's not their fault. It was just ONIC Esports reading them like a book.